Yes, we're gonna plug things.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, don't move around.
God damn it!
Babe,
Because I'll let next
go.
So, anyway, thanks for coming back. And thanks for sticking around. If you stuck
Fix my
around,
broken thing.
we appreciate it. We really do. So, if you're watching on YouTube, this will be a new episode. So, thanks for joining us.
And we might have skipped one.
We might have skipped one if Nathan can figure out how to make it work, because he didn't record the last hour and a half. So hopefully he'll be able to pull it off Twitch and be able to put it on YouTube. We'll see. It'll be good times. So anyway, so just go through our plugs one more time again. One more again real quick. One more again. So all the sounds you hear is provided by Sirenscape. Thank you, Sirenscape, for allowing us to use this when we stream. We'll be using the actual system that we're using is Dungeons & Dragons, but we're using the book from Mage Hand Press, Dark Matter. Mage Hand Press, Dark Matter, D&D in Space. D&D means Star Wars. And then when we're using maps, we're going to use Encounter Plus. So all these people provide great stuff. Well, the Dark Matter costs money, but the rest of it is, well, so does Sirenscape. I'm just talking shit now. Forgive me. So, great stuff that they allow us to use to stream them. So, it's fantastic. So, yes, welcome back to the Fumblecast presents Dark Matter.
Astro Bastards.
And the Astro Bastards. And that's it. We're done plugging. Is your coffee ready?
It's pouring.
We don't need him to fly the ship.
Yeah. He's the pilot.
I can fly it.
Okay.
I fit better.
It's almost 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Got it. Well, we're going to go ahead and start playing without you, you motherfucker.
He
All right.
dies.
It's not like we had 15 minutes.
Right, exactly. We only
It takes like 5 minutes per cup, and there's 4 of us that got cups.
Stop helping him.
Moving on. So, you have gotten the ship. You found Osper, the halfling.
What's the name of the ship?
That is a good question.
It is a good question.
It is a very good question. Let me go. It is the Lost Hope.
Fitting.
Yep. So, you are on the Lost Hope. And you are careening through space, heading back to the Antioch, and we're blowed up.
Blued up.
Osper has shut himself into his room.
There you are.
And
Not to him.
shut the door. And after you get the initial takeoff and you're headed that way, you don't have to stay in the pilot seat for this kind of a flight.
Also, pilot.
What?
Autopilot?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So after about 15 minutes of getting underway, you're now all free to roam around the ship.
I'd stay in the engine bay.
Got it.
Place.
So it doesn't actually have a dark matter engine. It's not.
Magic-y.
Well, it is. All of it's magic. It's not a gnome ship, so yes, it's magic, but it doesn't actually have a dark matter engine. So the dark matter engines are what allow them to do the void jumps. It doesn't have one of those, so it's only a sublight kind of a feel. So it's more of a short range shuttle ship than it is long range. So are y'all gonna wander around, or are you just gonna
Oh my goodness. I know it's a halfling ship, but like, what class are you know what I mean?
So it's
like,
between passenger and transport. So I mean, it's
decent size.
personal and transport. So it's decent size. Yes.
Okay.
I mean, there's room enough. It's got a mess hall. It has individual bunk areas. It has a small cargo area. So I mean, it's got all these
for
things.
halflings.
Are there
people.
workers on the ship?
Mm-mm.
Okay, there isn't one guy, so I didn't know if.
Yeah, he didn't get on.
Okay.
He was dock. He prepared you at the dock, but he didn't actually get on the ship.
Okay.
So this kind of ship can be real. I mean, it can be. You don't want to fly it solo, but you could fly it solo if you needed to.
Okay.
There's probably a decent amount of room because there's not many of us.
Right. The ship could probably handle 8 or 9 people.
Okay. I want to go look at cargo.
Okay. As you head into the cargo bay itself, and you kind of depressurize and pressurize and walk in, cargo itself is, like I said, it's not huge in this area, but it has a few larger crates already in it. And then there is how big the cargo area should be, and there is a prefab wall that has been put up that kind of walls off probably what you feel is probably about a 10 by 10 foot area in the cargo.
I'm going to look for an opening to that.
So there's a door. There is a door. The door has a electro entry right here that has a retinal scanner and a biometric scanner, both on the door.
That's where the bar's at.
That's where the Can I use technomancy to open it?
Ooh, so technomancy is spells. What spell do you have that can do that?
Technomancy.
That is the spell?
That is the spell.
Could you read me the description?
Maybe. Manipulate objects in range visual. That's what I wrote down in my...
I mean, that's what it is.
Christian, do you remember?
What? No, you can't ask the people there.
No cheating.
We can find it.
Technomancy.
Somebody got it?
Conjure. Hard light. Technomancy. With a complex input gesture, you can manipulate a technological device you can see within range. You can use this ability to perform any basic operation on the device, including but not limited to pressing an external button, entering a dozen keystrokes of data, performing an authorized operation such as opening an unlocked door, dimming or brightening a screen, muting a device. So anything that you
opening an unlocked
are
would be the key.
Now performing an authorized operation.
Yeah.
I authorized it.
Yeah, no, hacking something like that, a spell that's going to be hacking is going to be much higher level than first.
It's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip? No, it's not fucking work. Does it?
I thought I'd try.
I don't think you can give my lap, kiddo.
So, yeah.
The docs need to get put up.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to listen to Archer licking himself in your
trouble.
microphone.
Yeah, got in trouble.
Hey,
He's got.
put him down the floor.
I'm trying.
His wiener popped out for a second.
Boys,
It happens, doesn't it?
I mean, he's getting choked.
Yeah, he did.
Doesn't everyone?
Archer, go. Archer, go.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Alright, so yes. It doesn't appear that your cantrip can't bypass
He's right here.
multi-levels of security. No.
Bullshit.
Oh, little puppers.
Oh.
I hate this.
What?
Nothing.
You care about
Okay. That's fine. I want to know what's in it, but that's fine.
Alright.
Is there a
Knock on the door.
No. Is there a
It knocks back.
list of what's in here? Like
A manifest?
Yes, thank you.
I mean, not written down. There's a computer.
I would like to look in the computer.
Okay. Alright. Just going through and pulling the cargo manifest. It has the cargo manifest looks like it hasn't been updated in probably 3 years, and none of the stuff that's in here is on it, and none of the stuff that's on the manifest is in here.
Cool.
We get a feeling that the ship's not used very often.
If it's not, they keep it. I mean, so in the engine room, if it's not used very often, they at least cycle the engines at least once a week because it's in tip-top shape. Tip-top. Tip-top. Anybody else gonna do anything in the ship?
I'm gonna knock on the
You got
captain's
about
door.
9 hours. Huh?
I'm gonna knock on the captain's door.
Okay. You hear a bit of a slurred. What?
I knock again.
I heard you. What?
I knock again.
Penny.
No.
Are there any ways to open from the outside, or attempt to open, like handles?
No.
A knob. No,
Basic door handling.
there's not. There's no.
I roll for door handling.
Like animal handling, but doors.
I knock again.
No.
I knock SO or the Morse code for yes.
No answer this time.
He doesn't know Morse code.
I don't either. I'm just knocking what I assume is Morse code.
ZHM.
That's why I didn't answer.
Yeah, you confused him.
Well, I am not strong enough to open the door.
Don't look at me. But I do have a laser sword.
Oh, you do. I go let you
Just
know
put it out there.
Just push it out there.
He's in his room drinking.
Perfect.
I love how he knows this. Drinking.
Well, there is a mini bar in his room.
Slurred, yes.
Yeah, slurred yes.
No. Slurred, no.
Slurred no.
Because it's in the cargo.
Well, we have 9 hours. Maybe he'll sleep it off? Hopefully. I don't want to ruin his door.
Yet.
What? I'm literally an engineer. I'm literally the person who can hack into shit.
I already asked you to get the cargo bay.
Well, you gotta go to the engineering room. Oh, you went to the engineering room?
Yeah, and I was like, hey. Hey, bud.
Yeah?
What you doing back here?
And we're discussing
Fiddling?
destroying doors.
You want to fiddle with a door?
Is that a euphemism?
Yeah. For I want to get behind the door in the cargo bay.
Yeah, she does.
I can try.
That's the answer I like to hear. Let's do it.
All right. So you see the retinal biometric.
That's a complicated one to get by.
I have every faith in you.
Every faith.
Even my faith.
Does it look very, very
It
complicated?
does.
It's gonna be super loud.
As far as the rest of the stuff in here, most of the other, well, God damn it, seriously.
Probably loud, but a long crunch.
No, it was louder than I thought it was.
All right. So, the rest of the stuff you've seen in here has been in, decent working order. This looks high-tech, top of the line.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
See, here's my deal. Follow me. He was very interested in the Antioch once he realized that the cargo might still be intact. I come to his cargo bay and it's locked up. Something fishy.
I think he was interested in the cargo because the entire colony relies on that cargo.
He doesn't seem to care much about other people.
Yeah, but he lives on the colony. Where do you think they get the booze? Where do you think they get their
That's
booze?
what I'm saying. He might have some really awesome booze back here.
Probably in his room.
That's what I said.
Wouldn't he lock up the really good stuff back here?
No, he'd lock it up in his room.
No, because then you end up drinking. Listen,
Yeah, but
you'd
then
end up drinking it if it was close. If you wanted some special booze, you kept it locked back here because it was harder to get to. So the longer you drank and thought about it, the more you drank, so you wouldn't actually go get it. Special occasion booze is back here.
no, that's how it works. And I don't think he really cares about special occasion booze. I just think he cares about booze.
Flasky over here says differently. Excuse us while we all sip our tea.
Thinking and drinking.
It's my thinking tea. It's my oolong thinking tea.
You have the oolong,
I do.
right?
In a special cup.
Failed hacking normally alerts somebody, doesn't it?
It can also lock you completely out of the system.
Yes. Yes, I can. I don't know about this.
You can just kind of do a preliminary kind of look, not actually trying to hack it.
Okay.
Just kind of get an idea for it if you would like.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Sure. Go ahead and roll you a data.
Roll me a data. First roll of the night.
Show me potato salad.
Woo! 18.
Okay. So it takes you a minute, like as you're going through. You're pretty sure it will be pretty difficult to actually hack, and then you just happen across a subroutine that if you fail to hack it, it immediately locks the blast doors and opens the cargo bay.
Yeah, I don't want to do this.
So if you fail to hack it, it will just eject you into space.
So it is the really good booze.
In his room.
Sure.
Or
Why would he keep
a
it in
human
the
being.
cargo bay?
Hello? Is anybody in there? Are you being captured? Kidnapped?
I mean, it's definitely something worth killing people over.
Right.
If you fail. No. No.
Okay, fine.
So he'll either sleep it off or he'll be drunk when we get there.
And we drunk while we're there.
And we were told not to let him drink.
We weren't
I go to
told
the
that.
captain's door.
Yes, we were.
Yes, we
Are
were.
they there?
He
Are
said-
y'all still at the captain's door?
No, they're all in there with y'all. Everybody's in the cargo area.
Are y'all
They
having this
said that he's
conversation
just-
in the cargo area?
Better
Yes.
if
He
he's
told us
not
to keep him
drunk.
sober.
Uh-huh.
You want me to open up his door?
Yes.
You want me to open up his door?
Yes.
Mr. Captain?
No.
Yes.
Nothing.
He's not out. He's ignoring us.
I knock.
I mean, if he's drunk past out.
Hey, what do
then
you
we
have
can-
behind the locked door in the cargo bay? He's out. I'll leave.
If he's drunk and passed out, then we can use his face and his hand to get into the...
Open the door. Open it now.
I'm just saying.
There's also a password. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
Booze.
Booze 1, 2, 3.
The O's are zeros.
So you want me to open the door or not? You said no.
Don't try.
yes.
If it's going to lock you out and throw us out
Not
into
that
space.
door.
Not that door.
Door.
The
The
captain's,
captain's door.
Oh, the captain's door. Yes. If that was not the... Because she said we were in the cargo.
I already said no to that door. Are you
Okay.
not paying attention?
No, I was. But then you said, do you want me to open it? I was like, no.
The captain's door.
The captain's door.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
I will attempt to open the captain's door.
All right.
You gonna run a preliminary to make sure we're not gonna get like ejected or some shit?
Just a door.
That's not going to help.
I'll run a preliminary first.
Okay.
That's a 7.
It's a good thing you were in that preliminary.
Perfectly fine.
part.
It's good.
That's gonna happen.
You got it, buddy.
Hey.
I'm gonna
Every faith.
You got it.
Are
Well-
you a bard?
Just from being freaked out by the other one, I put my rebreather in.
Yeah, you should have stole one from
Rebreather.
that planet we were just on. Asteroid. There's a whole wall of
20.
rebreathers.
20 for
Yeah.
hacking.
Why would I steal one?
Okay.
You'd have one.
All right. So it takes you a second, and the door slides open. The room is almost like a bedroom from the Shire kind of feel. I mean, it's a small. It's a pretty small room for those of you who aren't sure.
Right.
It's a pretty small room, but it's
Everybody but me.
it's actually carpeted, and the walls have a kind of a faux wood look to them. And there is a window that actually has it's kind of glitching a little bit, but you can see like an actual window that has a screen built into it that actually looks out at green fields. There is smell of, kind of smells like a bathroom. And there's a nice little plush bed, and he is face down in the bed with a bottle in each hand.
Go look. He's not gonna worry.
Oh no, I think he'll wake up if I try to touch his booze.
No, just read them. You want to know what kind they are? Just read them.
Just take it. Who cares if he wakes up?
I go across and I pick up both bottles.
You take it from him?
Yeah.
Okay. They are Cherdaxian whiskey.
It's Cherdaxian whiskey.
It was a bit fun.
This was big fun. What else is in here?
There is a small little desk area with a personal computer sitting right there. That's not tied in. It's not actually hooked into the ship itself. And there is a small table. You can see that there's also his side table opens up, and it's a little mini fridge.
What is in there?
It's empty now.
Oh, no.
You should hack his computer and find his password, and we'll use his face and hand to get into the cargo bay.
I'm training a beautiful little pirate.
I don't know if I want to, man. He's supposed to be helping us, and we're just not being nice to him.
He's selfish.
How?
He drank when we said no.
You're not his dad.
We were told. He was
We've
sober.
got 9 hours. It'll be fine.
No, about 8 at this point.
Yeah, we got 8 hours. It'll be fine. You guys are a bunch of invasive assholes.
Yes.
I'm bored.
Go to sleep. Drink. You got whiskey now?
Oh no, the
No,
bottles
they're
are
empty.
No.
The only thing we have is the liquor that was given to give to him.
Yeah, drink that. See how that goes.
I guess there are other quarters to sleep in.
There are.
Probably one that probably doesn't sound like a pisser.
Yeah, it's probably gross.
Are they large? I mean, I don't care.
They're not large.
You don't get cramps.
I don't sleep.
That too.
I guess I don't.
So not only does it smell like a pisser, but it also smells like he shit himself.
Of course.
Yeah, I don't want to be here anymore.
Nope, pass.
Perfect.
I'm all for having a good time, but
Leave his door open.
I go get cozy in the cockpit.
yeah, maybe leave his door open and let it air out.
Yeah, into the space that we're in? Good
Sure.
idea. I can always open it again.
I know.
Is there a ventilation system for this room?
That recirculates the air.
Hope so.
Yeah, that's going to recirculate the air. That's going to go through an air filter.
Yeah.
And that filter is going to be nasty.
Is there a shower?
Mhm.
You just dump in the shower and close that door.
Let's just do that. Who's strong?
I think I'm the strongest. He's a halfling. You don't have to be Thor to pick him up.
He also hit the floor really hard when he opened the door.
He was Thor.
You're Thor. I'm not picking him up. I opened the door. You guys fucking do something. I'd walk out. Fucking tell me what to do, assholes.
Oh, did you hear that? I gotta go check that out in the cockpit.
Oh, is that my mom? I think she's calling me for dinner.
Fine, he can send his own shit. We're right there. This man needs help. I like booze. This man needs help.
I gotta set up a bed in the engineer bay.
Okay.
Fuck all you guys.
There's a mess hall, but is there like a chilling area?
Like a recreational
Not
area.
really. It's not big enough for that.
How big are the tables in the mess hall?
I mean, everything here is built for halflings.
Right, but like how long is it? Halflings have big tables.
They do.
Like to eat.
Yeah, so it's a relatively long table.
I go get a blanket and a pillow from one of the other rooms, and I go lay it on the mess hall blanket table.
The blanket only comes up to your waist.
I get two blankets and 3 pillows.
Got it?
Do you have the mending cantrip?
No, I'm a witch.
Oh, I will next level.
That's
No, I
not-
won't. No, I won't.
Or you can't. You can't
you
stitch with it.
You can rip 2 of them
I got
and then
duct
mend them
tape.
together.
He's got Spacer's tape.
Spacer's choice.
Spacer's choice.
It's not the best choice.
It's Spacer's choice.
And that's when we get sued.
We're not making money yet.
I'd go to sleep.
Alright. Jeremy, what do you do?
I walk around.
Alright.
You just wake up and Jeremy's just like walking down the hallway. Hey, 42.
Do you go anywhere specific or you just walk around?
I mean, it should. I don't really know anywhere on the ship. I'm just investigating it.
Okay.
With her awesome investigating skills.
Alright.
You're doing great, bud.
So, I mean, it's about. You got about an hour left before you'll be there. So, everybody got the 8 hours of sleep. So, everybody's long rested.
I eat some breakfast.
You got about an hour. Okay.
And I guess I'd check on him.
He hasn't moved.
I
Is he breathing?
check on him. Is he breathing? He's not breathing?
Are you serious?
No.
God damn it.
That's why he shit himself. He's dead, guys! They apparently shit themselves when they die. Nobody checked on him last. Did he choke on vomit?
Oh God! He's face down.
42, can you take a picture of the crime scene? Do you have that capability?
Jesus.
I have a
Is there cameras in here?
quarter.
Huh?
Are there cameras?
Is there a camera in here?
Not in his quarters.
Of course not. Another mystery!
He's dead. It's not
I don't
gonna
know
bring
what
him
this
back.
thingy can do.
Is there like a med bay at all in here?
Mm-mm.
I take it out of autopilot and slow the ship down.
Okay.
Why?
So that we can figure out what the fuck we can do.
Why
We
don't
have
we
plenty
get
of
there
time.
and then stop
Right.
and figure it out?
There's nobody there. They're sending you out there to check it out.
Alright, well, never mind then.
Okay, somebody read his personal pad.
Just.
Yeah, I'll hop on his computer now.
Yeah, there you go.
Do y'all do anything with him?
Not
I
yet. We're gonna
suggest-
need
He's
his.
just like,
Oh, God.
We're gonna need his fingerprint and his eyeball
okay,
in just a minute.
I take off
Just
little
give us a
robot
second.
dude.
Just because he's not breathing doesn't mean he's
And-
dead.
Yeah, diagnose.
Show it to the body.
Diagnose him.
it kind of looks at him and is like,
Is he dead? Dead? Is he dead?
he's just kind of powers down.
Can you bring him to the cargo bay? 42. I mean, just like you guys can just like pick up the blankets and carry him. We don't have to touch him. Maybe.
Yeah, find his password in the personal
I start
tab.
wrapping him up
Okay.
in the
Even
blanket.
if you want.
I mean, we can
He
definitely
wants my Xbox login.
roll the body and check out what he has on him.
Yeah, and then we'll be respectful later.
I hit him in his chest.
You have medicine.
Don't.
He's on his stomach right now.
You have
Don't
medicine,
do
yeah?
that.
I don't have. I'm not strong.
You haven't rolled him over. So.
I roll him over.
Okay.
And
As you roll him over,
I have +2.
his face is a mask of horror. And he has, blood has come out of his eyes, nose,
Shoot, we
and
need
mouth.
that. Somebody poisoned his booze. We need his eyes.
I mean, they're still there.
Those all will still work.
Okay, that's fine.
But
Somebody poisoned his booze. Nobody drink the booze.
the booze is gone.
You didn't eat anything.
Yeah, I had breakfast. I definitely ate breakfast.
You might want to use the medbot on you to assess you as a healthy being.
Selfie face.
Am I okay?
Just looks at you for a second and just powers back down.
Well, I don't know. I did that when he's dead, so I don't know what to...
I don't know how to read this.
Filter, ask him if he's okay, or if I'm okay.
He wants to know if he's poisoned.
No.
He said yes. Seek medical help immediately.
God, we don't have medical help.
I'm kidding. You're fine.
Fucking asshole.
Why
would I make an asshole AI? Because it's you. I'll hop on his personal computer.
All right.
Is it locked up?
Mm-hmm.
Password.
Does your AI have recording capabilities?
Not if it doesn't say it.
If there's no cameras, in
I
the
feel like
room,
we need,
are the cameras
proof.
outside the room that we could watch video to see who has been in and out of his room. Look at me investigating and shit.
It doesn't record.
Okay. We need proof of this.
Well, he's dead.
I think she more means proof you didn't do it.
I mean, maybe he had an accident when we were searching the ship, and now he's
Floating in space. He tried to open his
Anywho, I'm on the
cargo
computer.
bay door and forgot his password.
After I get this, I'm gonna go check the cameras in the hallways, see what
Yeah,
happened, because
yeah.
we're all sleeping. And ooh, that's a 24.
Yeah. All right. So it doesn't erase itself. Okay, so
Smoke.
right?
That's cool.
It kind of jitters for a second, and then it does click on. What? No, it doesn't have a webcam. Doesn't have a webcam.
Oh, man.
It is just. I say personal computer. It's more of like a log.
Captain's
diary.
log.
Yeah, kind of feel. Everything is heavily encrypted, even once you get in it.
I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to uncrypt it.
It's not only will you do that, but it's going to take a long time once you even figure out the encryption to actually unencrypt it.
Cool. Like how long? Like long?
Like me love you long time.
Like your first level, this is
Yeah.
is very difficult.
Well, I mean, if nobody's doing it, I'm gonna search the body because
Okay.
nobody's fucking doing that. I guess I'll just,
Hey, I rolled him over.
I'll be an investigator as well as an engineer. Fuck you guys.
All right, he has like I said, he has the swarm pistol.
I take that.
The swarm pistol. He has an antimatter dagger.
I take that.
He has a pack of cigarettes and a small titanium lighter that will work it seems to not require It's weird. As you're staring at it, it won't stay on long, but it would probably light in a vacuum.
Sweet.
Wow. Okay. Now that's magic.
I'm gonna take a closer look at that lighter.
Okay. All right. So, as you are looking at it,
You die. Your eyes start to bleed out.
you just bleed out of your anus. And something bursts forth from your anus.
It was the breakfast, wasn't it?
It was. That's what was poisoned.
Stupid
Was your anus. Your anus was poisoned. Okay, so on the actual lighter itself is it's the symbol for the tower.
Oh.
Is on the lighter
because
itself.
he was from the tower.
Correct.
Okay.
The tower.
Is that it?
And on the other side, it has words engraved on it. Do you speak halfling?
Why would he?
I speak.
Do you speak halfling?
You're
You're a translator, aren't you?
Do you want to know what the background gave me?
Yeah.
2 languages.
Oh.
Damn. That's
There's a feature that gives you more than that.
actually good.
No, linguist gives you like 3, doesn't it?
I don't remember. Moving on.
Moving on.
You know what mine gave me?
I have 3 languages total.
So you don't know what to say.
okay. Is there any like?
Do we have computers?
I'm more looking for like a secret button or something of that matter.
On the lighter.
No.
Check his desk.
Okay.
Is that all they had on?
And a small personal pad, the computing device.
I will sit down and take a look at that.
It's a standard one that you all have.
Mhm.
It's got like your documentation and stuff like that, and that's how you can exchange credits back and forth. Credits aren't actual physical; they're done through the pad.
Does it have any credits?
Huh?
Does it have any credits?
I don't know. Does it?
Check.
You gotta try to hack it.
$23.
As you get into it, his accounts are all completely dry.
Oh no, 20% of his soul has gone to that one guy. No, nobody else cares. 20% of his soul is gone. No.
It's useless to us.
Do we know how much you got for it?
He said not a lot.
Obviously, because he's broke. So.
I don't need to know how you know that, but good job for checking.
You were asking something, weren't you here?
Yeah, check his desk.
Okay. Roll an investigation.
Ooh, this is my first roll of the campaign.
Can I use my arcane reverberation on him?
Ooh.
10.
Okay.
You opened a drawer.
Right. It's just got mostly full of empty bottles, empty crushed up cigarette packs.
Are they all the same cigarette?
Uh-huh.
Like brand?
There is. Yep. There are multiple notes in there, and as you're like kind of going through, just like strips of paper and cocktail napkins, they're almost all death threats. That's written on them.
Yeah, I was thinking
Should we take them and return to sender?
So, what?
Congratulations, you did it. He's dead.
Now it says concentrating on an object, but I can make an intelligence check to determine if it's under a magical effect or if it is within the area of any spells. DC of 10 plus the spell's level. I learned in the School of Magic, if any.
So it's detect magic?
Kind of.
on
him.
I mean, he's dead, so he's an object now.
For sure.
his body's an object.
His soul is 20% gone.
Now that he's dead, I'm not saying that
Are you objectifying the halfling?
his dead body. Necrophilia.
23.
Delightful.
Oh, dead.
Yeah.
Delightful. There's nothing.
Good roll though, bud.
That's nice. That's good. That's
Wasted a good roll.
So I will use my scanner to see if there's any hidden electronical devices. Yeah, fuck magic, bro.
Electric devices, not like spells.
Me and you, bud.
You wanna go?
You want to go
We're
outside?
gonna go here in a minute.
Okay.
Not outside.
You're gonna go outside.
And
There's nothing. There's no electric. There's no other little things in his room.
No, just the computer
Mhm.
and the pad, which I now have.
Yes.
I have a poisoner's kit.
Okay.
Can I take the bottle and test it?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
If I see you doing that, I'm gonna give you one of his cigarettes to also check.
Just in case. Okay, anything else that he ingested while he was in the ship?
Some of the semen.
That too.
I mean,
The cigarettes that he found on him, are they the same brand that is in the drawer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I guess while she's doing that, I'm gonna hop onto the ship's computer and check cameras.
Okay, that was a 17 on the bottle. And then another 17 on the cigarettes.
Okay. There is definitely poison in the bottle.
Poison in the bottle. Okay.
Poison in.
I can't tell what kind of poison. Probably not what as little as it was.
So there's poison in the bottle?
Yep.
Do.
Cameras were wiped clean before you took off this time.
Oh, damn.
What do you mean before we took off this time?
So whenever
So it
you
happened before we got on the ship.
Yeah.
Like whoever poisoned
Somebody
him, it was
planted the
before
bottles.
yeah. So somebody knew he. I mean, clearly he's an investigator. Somebody that guy trusts because he said he goes to him all the time. So somebody knew that he would be investigating. So they wanted to get rid of him. You know what else we should investigate?
Do we have a password?
No.
No, but he has mag boots and I have a suit. And he has a rebreather.
That I will be sucked into space if I fail.
Not with mag boots on, bud.
I don't have mag boots.
Here you go.
My feet are tiny.
Well, he's seriously not fit.
Slip right out.
Put both feet in one shoe.
The boot steak. Like that.
Other extra spacesuits?
Yeah, he's a halfling.
The Mario 3D.
I'm not a halfling.
No, but he is. Osper's a halfling.
Maybe a tight fit, but
halflings are smaller than gnomes.
so still a tight fit. But I mean, it'll
Halflings are
told
the
you.
smallest, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Even smaller than Kitch?
No.
Kitches.
No.
Yeah, kobolds
Yeah,
are
kobolds are
tiny.
Okay, so computer or the cameras are wiped clean.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, tiny.
Well, everything was reset before it was powered back up for you to take off.
Well, I'm definitely gonna copy all the videos since we got on here
Okay.
to prove that we did
Smart.
kill him.
Real smart.
That we did bug the crap out of him and look in the cargo bay.
Yes.
Harmless looking.
I mean, we had a real long discussion.
And you did go through and run diagnostics on the door in the cargo bay.
We are investigators.
Investigate everything.
Everything. We thought he was shady.
When I go back
Turns out it kind of was.
to the cockpit and prepare to approach.
Well, you know, the cool thing is now we're in two ships where something bad happened.
Yep.
But we have our own ship if we decide to run.
Okay.
It doesn't have a dark matter engine.
Also, it's halfling. I don't know if I can do this much longer.
You. I'm sitting in a halfling cockpit.
We can steal stuff from.
I don't know
Antioch.
what the problem is.
We can put a large.
I can't move the chair, can I?
I mean, it was back this far for a tall halfling.
Are there bolts on it, like on the floor?
Well, I would hope so.
You're gonna need to be able to strap in if you need to do. Yeah. So yes. Which you can't strap in, so I guess it doesn't really matter. You really better hope that you don't have to do any dogfighting.
I mean, if he asks very nicely, I might be able to.
Kajigger?
I was going to ask.
That's my Kajigger!
I was going to ask very nicely if you could adjust this for me.
No.
Ah, shit.
As you
Super.
are getting there, I mean, you waited until you were basically there before you asked.
Yeah, but then we got to fly back, and it'd be nice to be a little comfortable on the way back.
So, should we look at the bridge first?
It probably would be nice, wouldn't
Bridge?
it? Wouldn't it be nice?
We're gonna have issues.
What?
How are you going to get on the Antioch? I have a suit. He's got boots and he can. How are either of you going to get on the Antioch?
Who said I was getting on the Antioch?
Oh yeah, no. That one of the. Sorry.
So he could try to hack it.
One of the crates in the cargo area is new. I completely forgot that they would have given you this.
Yeah, they would have sent us with stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one of them is a newer crate, and when you open it, you find spacesuits for all of you.
Spice!
Yay.
And a plasma torch.
Double yay.
Oh, okay.
So we can cut a hole
Mm-hmm.
in the side of both ships.
Do these have propulsions?
And then-
Yes, they're not great. Like it's
Okay.
one of those that whenever you
Weld
use it,
Or I can
if you
just-
use the propulsion
maybe just
system, you
fly
have
away.
maybe 15 minutes of propulsion, and then you have to recharge the propulsion battery. So it's not great, but it's there.
We can just cut a hole in the wall. We have a torch.
How serious is this wall in the in the cargo bay?
It's prefab. So I mean, it's kind of a weird. It's almost like a plastic, but made with like webbed metallic fibers. So you don't know.
So as soon as we cut into this, those blast doors are going to shut and cargo's going to open
It could.
and just blast everything out anyway.
Yeah, it could.
Very possibly.
We'll open it on the side away from the door. That way things can't get sucked out and into space.
Oh,
Well,
I see what you
I was checking the computer. Did I see any other like anti-tampering stuff like that
The computer for the ship.
for the door?
Oh, like as far as like the actual walls and stuff, it didn't seem to be. It really seemed to. It was only talking about tampering with the locks themselves.
Also, if we do this... Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
I mean, strap down the cargo
Sure.
and look at the other cargo because
But if it
Yeah, I'm just
does,
curious,
how
right?
do we get the blast doors back open?
Closed?
No, the blast door's closed.
Open.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Once we do this, how do we get back into the ship?
We can
This guy.
just go around and
Yeah.
open the door.
I don't think the blast doors will open if I cut it.
I mean, the blast
Okay.
doors.
I checked.
I trust you.
I know, everything.
You're smarter than me at that stuff. You're good with that stuff.
I'm smarter than you in a lot of stuff.
But that stuff especially.
That's rude.
Yes.
That was the nicest thing he's ever said.
That's all I can. What?
What are y'all doing?
What'd you say?
We are about to
We're
cut
cutting
open the
it
wall.
into the wall.
So, have we arrived?
Mhm.
Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I
Yeah, let's do it.
could point
Suit up.
back into the ship toward the Antioch. That way, if anything does, it'll bounce off of that.
Okay.
And
Cool.
back into the ship, and then we.
So I suit up in the spacesuit,
Okay.
I back up the butt.
and we strap down the cargo.
What?
Of the ship. I back up the ship.
Strapped on the cargo.
Antioch.
Okay.
And we'll take out the torch.
Okay.
And cut through the wall.
All right.
Mag boots are on, by the way.
Mag boots are on.
As soon as you start to like bring the torch to bear,
Oh, I'll just see in the cockpit. Then I can open the blast doors.
and it starts to heat up, the heat, like as you get on there, the heat immediately just starts
Dissipating.
dispersing throughout the entire thing.
That's dumb.
Actually,
It's
kind of brilliant.
he also wouldn't give us a torch if we were able to cut through it.
He didn't give it to us.
The DM literally gave it to us.
Oh, he. I thought you meant Osper.
Oh, machines.
So,
I mean,
let's...
we can just try his face, or not his face. We can try his hand and his eyes and try a password. Because I think mistyping a password wouldn't trigger something.
Okay, because he was drunk a lot.
He was drunk a lot. I don't think he would do that to himself. Maybe, I don't know.
Alright, let's find out. We have extra mag boots. It would like... Oh, he has a spacesuit.
It does.
So we mag...
Weekend at Bernie.
Turn off the gravity.
I mean, it'd be easier to carry him.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Yep, we're doing that.
All right, so you slap
Yes.
the boots on the Osper, and then turn off the gravity, so he's in the wind.
And yeah, I guess we'll put his hand on there and stick his face up to it.
All right, so reads the hand,
This is gorgeous.
and then reads the iris,
Yeah.
and then it asks for the password.
Christian says it's B00Z3.
Big booze 6969.
And there's number 4 for the night.
Did his personal pad have any notes on there?
Yeah.
Written in halfling.
Encrypted.
Oh god dang.
No, just on his pad.
Oh, his pad.
The password's gonna be in halfling.
Okay,
Could be.
we live in a world today that I can Google what it's like.
We live in a society.
I can copy and paste something in Spanish. And it's in English, so why can't we?
Because we're not hooked up to
Because
the
you're in the
actual-
middle of deep space.
We're not hooked up
There's
to the
no-
verse net.
Wi-Fi.
How close is Elvish to Halfling?
I know Elvish.
Like English to German type thing?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's not close enough for you to be able to read it.
Were all the booze bottles the same?
Hmm?
Were all the booze
The two
the same?
whiskey.
No. Booze was all over the place.
Alright.
The cigarettes were the
The
same.
cigarettes were the same, so it's very possible
Or
that his
it could
password
be-
could just be the cigarette brand.
It could be the phrase on the lighter.
Red apple.
It could be. I
Could be
think.
the
I mean,
phrase
I
on
like
the-
that one
the
much
lighter.
better. That's the best guess we've got.
For cigarettes?
But I don't. Are the letters the same?
Hmm?
Yeah.
Is it a common
the
keyboard?
Keyboard would be like.
No, it's in halfling.
Ah, shit. We're not gonna know this, guys. There's no way
It's
we're
just gonna be
get
the phrase.
Just type out the
I
phrase.
type in the phrase.
If you can tell,
this. Right.
The letters are the same.
if it's written in script and non-script.
I don't know.
Well, I could spell a Spanish word, but I can't spell a Russian word.
Right. That's why I said the letters were the same. It's not.
The
Like if the
Keyboard
phrase
is
is
in
on the back of the
Elvish.
lighter.
So he just has to look at the lighter.
Oh, I see. It's in
Yes,
Elvish.
it's
It's
in-
I'm sorry.
No,
half-
it's in
sorry.
halfling.
Even
Yeah.
even if it was
Halfling. I'm sorry.
like Russian.
You're just
No.
matching up symbols,
Yes.
basically. Okay.
Because Cyrillic
My bad.
yeah. So
type
Yeah.
is different than Cyrillic script, which is Russian. There's slight
My
differences
goodness,
in the two.
is the print and
I'm
the
just saying.
text the same?
Yes.
okay. I type in the phrase.
All right.
We're
And
science in the
It
shit. out of
opens.
What's inside?
Who's a good investigator? This guy.
All right.
Fuck you guys.
That's what the phrase was.
So, as the door opens, there is like literally one light shining on a wall. And the wall is photos and drawings and pieces of writing.
That's right, he's conspiracy theorist.
And everything it's a conspiracy theory board. And everything is tied
So mad
into
right
Okay,
now.
he's right about something in here because somebody killed him for
No,
it.
he killed him because he was going to investigate
don't
the
know.
ship.
And as everything ties in together and you're staring at it, it just takes you a second to kind of step back. And
It's a big penis.
it's not. It is a circle with a line through it.
And
In the middle?
Is that any?
It's a circle with a line straight through the middle.
Do we notice it as a logo or anything?
What are some of the pictures?
Ghosts.
No. So what?
Aliens, for sure.
Ain't afraid of no ghosts. They're all alien. You're all aliens. What are you mean, aliens? Laboratories. It's pictures of some magical experimentation kind of feel. There is
Space Nazis.
Huh?
Space Nazis.
There is one that is a skeleton in a spacesuit that's reaching out to do something. There is the Light of Valnu.
Of course.
There is a jet black ship with a star field kind of painted on it that is it's kind of it's long and sleek, but almost it's a long sleek black ship.
Whoa, wait a second. Hang on now.
But it's that kind of feel.
Cool. So it's just pictures in here. That's all it is.
There's what's he saying?
He said that's hot.
I love you, Christian. There are also there's writing and stuff. It's all in halfling though.
I meant like, is there like boxes or a desk?
No, it is this wall is what it is.
The line, is it connecting two things?
Yes.
What two things is it connecting?
It is connecting the skeleton in the spacesuit and the light of Valnu.
Spacesuit skeleton.
Is it kind of like the spacesuited skeleton is reaching for the light? Or is it on the other side not reaching for it?
It doesn't seem to be. No, when it's reaching out off this way. Yeah, it's not reaching towards the light.
Alright, well, nothing really.
That's it. That's in here. That's it. Just
Yeah.
no.
And we need to understand halfling to read anything.
Okay. We're here.
Yeah, can you take the ship where we saw that third explosion?
Yeah. I go to the third explosion.
It's like,
I think that was
I don't remember three. Were there three?
The third explosion was 3. I don't think it blew up again.
So it blew up. Jeremy and I saw it blow up on that other.
what do you mean the redo?
The time we did it the first
The
time.
first time we
Oh,
did the first episode.
no.
No?
No.
It was this time?
Yeah, because they went into the maintenance bay. We didn't do that the first time.
Yeah, that was the small explosion that shot the shrapnel over.
And then we
That's
saw
what you're
one.
talking about.
We didn't see one again.
Okay.
No, nothing. That was the last one.
Yeah.
Okay. So there are only two.
There's two explosions.
There's 2 explosions.
Okay, whatever.
So we go to the
That's
second
fine.
one.
Yeah.
I just want to make
Yeah.
sure we were on the
Yeah.
same page.
where the blasting cat came from.
Okay. Yeah, so you that's actually towards the
Ass end.
yeah, well, because engineering.
Yeah, that's wrong. Anyway,
Yeah,
too.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
In the bridge.
We go there.
Are you staying on the ship?
Should I?
We might need his
Penis.
I have a torch.
It's a razor.
That's how I do it.
Oh, that's
I have a
right.
torch.
Yeah, he's got the
That's
torch.
Plasma torch.
Maybe you should stay just in case we have to go fast for whatever reason.
That's sick.
Gotta go fast.
I love how our pilot is our best investigator, and we
Yep.
need him on the ship.
Yeah, he is. The
I
plus
can-
plus
okay.
5.
I can pilot.
I rolled an 18 earlier. I don't do that.
You can pilot.
I can pilot. So
Okay.
I can stay because you've got the engineering, so you need to be there. I will comms in. Do we have comms?
Yeah.
I will comms in.
In spacesuits.
Spacesuits. Oh,
I set up the cockpit for a quick takeoff so that she can just push a button and go,
She doesn't have life.
Hell yeah.
just in case.
Wow.
Very mad at you for
Yeah.
saying that. Get out of the cockpit.
That's what she said.
You're making friends.
I mean,
Yeah.
Jules.
Yeah, bye.
Is there an airlock?
Yeah, of course.
Hop in the airlock and
I suit up and hop in the
I've
airlock.
been done suit up, bro.
I haven't been suit up.
he wasn't in the
Hurry up.
chamber. Oh, you don't know what we saw.
Nope.
We saw things.
What'd you see?
So
What'd you see?
Conspiracy board.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't care.
Really? That's your. No, like, oh man, that's cool as fuck. Maybe I should go look at it because I'm an investigator and I can maybe figure it out.
It's conspiracies.
It's written in halfling.
That too.
all right.
Airlock.
Airlock out into
Space.
space.
Boy.
All right. So you're heading to the actual engineering first.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. As you are heading over towards engineering itself, there is not. I mean, the engines are still intact, but it was a massive explosion. So, but what you're seeing as you're getting closer, the hold around the dark matter engine is still intact. And no.
Just pop it out. Put it in ours.
It's the size of our ship.
As you're heading over towards it, as you're looking at it, and now that you're not running for your life and getting an idea, the explosion was really in the cargo area. The one that really tore it apart was in the cargo area. It was not in the engines themselves. Because if it had been in the engines themselves, the whole thing would have been vaporized instantly.
Right, because if a dark matter engine blows up,
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's up.
not good.
So,
Black hole.
as you kind of get down,
Dead magic zone.
Right.
as you get down to the actual engineering itself, and the way it kind of ripped open, like you can actually just get to engineering, not actually into the dark matter is on the other side of a door, but as you kind of land down to where you are, you're basically in engineering, and the sublight engines are kind of in front of you.
Okay.
So.
Can't really get into computers because everything was dead.
Can you hook up power from our ship to this one?
I don't know if I have an extension cord that long.
Is the voice not there?
It's AI.
Tape.
Don't you know Spacer's choice tape is conductive?
Can I maybe give a little bit of power from my Omni tool to power one on?
Not one of these computers.
No.
Not enough.
Can I tell if the engines went through a shutdown procedure before the explosion, or at all.
It appears that they did have a chance to go through the emergency shutdown procedure, which kind of goes through as soon as power is cut to something like that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Would you like to roll an investigation while you're down there, Nathan?
Yes, you would.
Yes.
Just to investigate the whole room.
Wait until he was done. Can I
Right, but it might give him clues on what to be
Right,
looking
okay.
for if you're doing that.
Then yes.
Because I was trying to think, if they shut down the engine beforehand, then it could have been somebody from engineering who set the bombs and didn't want to create a disaster.
Or just somebody smart.
Well, remember, they... No. Never mind.
I have +5 to my save, not to my intelligence.
Right, but you're proficient.
Right.
Yeah, no, I know.
Oh.
Just,
So you have...
I thought you said I had a +5.
You should.
Just to
Investigation.
intelligence. Right, to investigation.
Yeah.
I thought you said intelligence.
No.
Oh, he was thinking at +7.
I was cocked.
Plus 5.
Okay, 16.
Okay. As you're looking here, the you can tell that the damage to this area of the engineering actually happened after. So this, like, as you're standing here, like, engineering itself got blown open after the initial explosion. So this is the actual, like, the explosion that caused engineering to be open to space was the second
Right.
one that she saw.
Okay.
So, but what I'm saying is, like, before the second explosion, there was still atmosphere in here. Like, it was still viable. Like, people could have survived in here
Are there any bodies?
before that second explosion.
And they got sucked out?
There's none that you can see in here.
Um,
You do find the bottom piece, looks like there was a magnet that literally got, the magnet part literally got ripped off
From the boot.
from the boot. You do see one in here. It's like that.
Now, the blast that's opening us to space, is it going out or in?
Out.
Okay, so the bomb was inside.
That missing spacesuit. Would this be the boot for it?
I mean, all the spacesuits were the same.
I don't know what you mean.
I mean, all the spacesuits were the same.
Means they were the same size.
They would have been all...
Right.
Yeah,
That's.
there would
but-
have been no way to tell if that was the person
was-
that stole it or if it was somebody else.
So engineers always wear mag boots even when they're not in spacesuits, just in case gravity goes out. They need to be able to be secured to what they're doing.
Okay.
So it's impossible to tell whether
Right, if it was an engineer or the culprit.
correct.
There's a bunch of debris floating around, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything missing?
Is there anything missing?
There's no way to tell.
Oh, a lot of stuff.
Because it blew up. And
Yeah. I'm gonna use my scanner again.
Okay.
So it analyzes the spectrum and detects presence, number, and type of technologic devices within 30 feet. So I'm trying to figure out what's not belonging.
What doesn't belong here?
Yes.
It's detect technology.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. All right. So there is some of the shrapnel that is right near the door to the dark matter engine. As you're looking, there is looks like something about yay big was attached here.
Well,
but yeah, you catch that. So, as knowing this and looking at it with your investigation, so that is what caused everything. But
there's no damage to that actual.
There's no damage to actual.
So it's shaped to go away from that. Or it's just a really strong fucking door.
So, yeah, there's nothing on the door.
Yeah, it's a shape charge.
Correct.
So
but as you're looking at it, like, that doesn't really make any sense.
Like it was trapped?
Mm-mm.
Like it was a trap?
No.
Okay.
Because the reason it doesn't make any sense is because you get the idea that the shape charge, like, you get the idea it was a mistake. Like it was put on backwards.
Like they were supposed to get into the dark.
Correct. Like they're supposed to blow the dark matter engine. And that's not what happened.
Mm.
Lucky for us.
So our culprit's a dummy.
Well, not that dumb though. They were able to pull this off without us knowing.
Yeah, well, you just had a fucking bomb. Bombing a spaceship and it'll cause damage. No matter where you put it.
That direction. just go that way.
There's no like pieces of the bomb that I could find, like timer.
There's the housing.
The housing?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what you found there.
I'm gonna take the housing.
Okay. It is fused to the door.
I have a torch.
Cut it away. Got it. I'm just trying to let you know. You do have to cut into it to get there.
Who's got a bag? Anybody got a bag? Bag.
I mean,
Bag.
I assume we all have bags.
I have a backpack.
You wouldn't be wearing it in a spacesuit.
I left it on the ship. Sorry.
Did y'all set up a tether?
Why would we do that?
I would
Just said they're not very good. You would have set up a tether, right?
15 minutes.
Yeah. No, we would have said
Right.
there.
Yeah, but it takes you
enough.
5 minutes to get over there.
5 minutes back. That's 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's been 5
My
minutes.
God.
There's no tether.
I would have said the
That's fine.
tether. I attach it to the tether
Okay.
and just keep it there for safekeeping.
Got it.
I don't know what else to look for in here. Can I pull anything out of the computer? Hard drive?
No, because this is all just tied into the server of the
Well,
Where's
go
that?
find the server.
Find a server room.
For sure.
Server would be in the bridge, yeah.
Engineer?
right before engineering.
There's a door.
The server is in space.
Is it gone?
Servers.
Gone. Blown up. All right.
Well,
That's gone.
and we're on the other part of the ship that we weren't on, correct?
Right.
Okay.
Well, no,
No.
you are, but you're not. So okay. Let me.
I thought the ship split in two.
Yeah, I thought it. And the SN floated around.
Right, but then there was a secondary explosion which knocked this part off.
Oh, I
so
see.
let me kind of
So now
draw.
it's in thirds.
Let me draw it.
Yeah, I said that
kinda.
earlier.
So let me draw it for you. Give you an idea.
Draw it for us, Kevin.
I'm working on
Can I
it.
send you the picture and you put it up there for them?
What
It's gonna be
I'm gonna take a picture.
So
You can just show it to the camera.
it's
Yeah,
gonna,
but it's not gonna stay.
it's gonna be so janky though.
As long as he shows it this stage.
Alright.
I'll tell him.
She has to live with that.
bombs. Got the bomb.
Oh no, we're on that other ship.
So can we roll
I
out
think we should go.
the 2 Smarties? Because I feel like they would not put a
To what?
bomb on backwards.
Like the rooms?
Yeah, like to the other part of the ship.
Oh yeah.
Right?
The bigger part that we
Alright.
saw.
Okay.
So, if you're looking at this,
Oh, I see.
and this is the main part of the ship, okay?
Mm-hmm.
This is the back end part.
Mm-hmm.
This line is where the blast doors came down and closed.
Okay.
So there's still part of the ship where all the other people's rooms were that's still connected to the main piece over here.
Okay.
Which end did we come out of?
Huh?
Which end?
We
did-
were.
So we were there. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So you still.
I see. Okay.
You still haven't
put it over
been.
here.
You still haven't been to the bridge, and you haven't looked at
The other passenger
the
quarters,
other passengers' quarters.
which I think they should
what we should
do
probably
next.
For sure. For sure. Let's see what I can do.
Can we? Does the ship have like a scanner?
Ours, like the
Yeah.
one we're on, does it have a scanner?
Like, yeah, it's got sensors.
Are we able to like narrow down that sensors for bodies, organic things?
Oh, just organic material.
Yeah, sure.
What is that?
Data.
Oh, handout.
18.
Oh,
Nice.
We got our first handout, guys.
what?
What's a handout?
What's that?
He's putting it
Like
up.
when you do modules, they have the handouts that you can give to players.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
We got our first handout.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry to all of you watching. It's not. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure you understood what I was talking about. All right. So as far as that goes, when you do that, there are roughly 22 bodies on the bridge,
Okay.
and close to probably 10 to 15 on the back part.
On the other side of the car, or where
Right.
everybody else is.
And then there are 4 that are actually in where the dark matter engine is. And then there are 6 floating freely.
They're in the dark matter engine room.
Well, the one
There would have been
not
engineers.
So once you get in there, there's still shielding before you're not in the
Right.
Right.
But that part is undamaged.
correct.
Right. If I can open that door.
Hmm?
I open up that door.
How many were floating?
can't.
I'm sorry.
Why not?
Well, I mean, you can cut it.
Yeah.
How many were
Okay.
floating?
Well, hold on, we'll get to that.
I'm sorry.
6.
6 floating.
6. As soon as you spark, I say you can cut it. You can't. So as soon as you spark that up, and this is made to keep that it kept out the bomb blast.
Right.
So it's going to keep out this cutting torch as well.
Are there usually that many people on the bridge of a working
So
ship?
this ship had quite a. I mean, it's got a pretty hefty
Hefty.
crew. Something like that.
So
So, but
that's-
that's still it's more than usual. Yes.
That kind of like the wall to the dark matter engine. That type of material is going to be probably all the way around, even on the outside. Yeah. Is it just like jammed shut from the blast, or is it locked?
It was shut off and locked. So when the explosion happened, like the blast doors
Oh, okay.
sealed to try to keep it from getting breached. This is what it's made to do, is to protect it from anything else.
We need to get into that room.
Well, let's just take count of the bodies. Let's just see who's dead.
It's-
That kind of helps narrow things down.
Ish.
Where would passenger manifest be? And
On the
crew?
server.
I mean, you knew who all was there. We talked
Crew,
about-
though.
So,
We,
crew?
we wouldn't have known a number for crew.
Right. You're going to have to get that from, I mean, that's not going to be on the servers. It might be on the bridge, but
There's not like backup server? A black box.
possibly on the bridge.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and make our way to the passenger quarters,
It's saved in here.
and then make our way to the bridge after that.
Huh?
You're having way too much fun.
Entirely.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that.
So, you're going to the passenger quarters? Okay. All right. Good deal.
Yeah, we'll I guess hop back on the ship and fly around over there,
Yeah.
and then deposit the bomb casing.
All right. As you head over into this area, there are there's just crew members that are just kind of floating in this area. And as you head over and get into the hallways, then you have the doors for Surge, Capright, for Willist and Kellen. You have the room for Shara Tempest, Thel Aftalin, and Kate Fenrish. So you've got all of those doors to check. All of their rooms to check. They're all intact.
That one lady who never left her room.
Shara Tempest.
Yes.
Okay.
Go to that one first.
Alright. As you open up her door, you have to cut it open.
Mm-hmm.
As you cut open her door and get in, she is still like lying in bed and just I think
Search your shit.
but yeah, I mean it seemed to catch this area pretty quickly. So but yeah, so she's still
There were 15 bodies in this area.
Yes.
Part crew, part passengers.
Correct.
How many passengers were there?
Shara,
1, 2,
Surge,
3,
Willis,
4,
Kellen,
5, 6. Wait.
Thel, Kate, and that's it. 6.
Did we already see the crew members?
Saw some.
You saw some.
How many?
You saw about 4.
I guess we'll just go one by one, just cutting open doors. Check them out real quick.
Okay.
Did you search her stuff?
Not yet. We got time. Jeez.
All right, so you're just gonna kind of blast them through real quick and seeing who you find.
Yeah.
All right. You don't find Thel Aftalin or Kate Fenrish either one in their rooms.
But Willis and Kellen you found in Surge.
Yep. Willis and Kellen you both find in their room, and Surge you find in his room.
I bet Willis and Kellen have some cool shit in their room, I'm not gonna lie.
Who were they?
They're the
engineers.
inventors.
Oh, yeah, inventors.
They created the thing on your back.
I gotta look closer. They probably have some cool shit. They can look at the other rooms. This is my room.
All right. So before we get too deep into actually looking through all this, we're only about 5 minutes away from ending
Right.
anyway. So I think we should really kind of call it here before we really get into, because this is where it start to get.
Well, let me search their room. We got 5
No.
minutes.
Shit gets cray.
You need to wait until next week to search the room. Trust me. So
Trust me.
Yeah,
That's the worst.
before you start searching these people's rooms, we're going to need to go ahead and call it quits. And we'll pick it up next week. Where?
Key.
So I'm gonna see if I can download episode 1 from Twitch or 3 from Twitch.
1, 3, 4?
Yep. Put that on YouTube's. If I can't, then I'll put this episode on Tuesday.
Okay. All right.
So that we have something. And luckily, Twitch does hold
For a month.
30 days.
For 30 days.
So
Right.
they can go back and watch the first half of this.
Yeah. So don't sleep on it. Get out there. Watch stuff.
Two things.
Cool.
Do things.
I'm
Ah.
doing character intros on Twitter and Instas.
Yep. Character intros on Twitter and Instagram. You'll get kind of like when it's like the drawings that you did, and
Yeah.
then little breakdowns of the character. And so, but yeah, thanks for joining us. Thanks for sticking through it with us. I have no idea how you
Who
do
we
it.
got, Tim? Do
Who
it.
we got? Who we got?
We
We got
got
anybody?
Users in chat.
We gotta take these minutes to thank
Besides Christian.
Another viewer.
hmm
That's their name.
Yeah.
Another
That's-
TV viewer.
Another TV viewer.
Fantastic.
Commander Root.
Voice.
Gaza. Jizza. Whatever.
Yeah, we were. Whoever you are, we said that. Like when Tim goes, "Who's Jizza?" We're like, "He's from Wu Tang." So Wu Tang is what? No, Tang's not watching.
Mega XA. Sloth of all trades.
Mega.
Billy
Squeedly D.
and Tony
Toon Link.
Christian.
and Christian.
And that's that.
All right, thanks everybody for watching.
At least those names I could actually pronounce better.
Yeah.
Last time I had no idea how to pronounce half of
Right.
the names.
So we'll be back next Sunday at 6:30,
Sunday.
where they actually what?
Christian says, "Heart you too, Kevin."
Christian. So next Sunday, 6:30, we'll get into the actual whodunit of everything.
Who done did it?
Who done did it?
What kind of cool shit can I find?
Done diddly
That's
did it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right, but for so find stuff, but also find out who done it.
Bye.
It'll be fun. Bye.
Bye. Butt stuff. Butt stuff.
But
I hope it wasn't off yet.
It wasn't.
Yes. What's up?
We did it!